Hi guys, how you doing? So I broke out my speaker because the noise is so bad when I try to tape it. I may get a little loud, so you might have to turn your mics down, your speakers down a little bit because I'm loud anyway. But these things make me super loud because I'm super clear. So at least it sounded that way when I listened to it. I was like, oh damn, I had to turn mine down. But I don't know if I made a good call coming here or not. I mean, I've been in a room for 10 days, so I can't really say if I have or not. So I think I should have stayed there, but you know what they say, if you stay someplace in my comfort, yeah, I was comfortable, but I don't know. When I was there, I was sitting on 2,100. Now I'm sitting on half of that. So with the move, the trailer, the motel, you know, at least this time, I still have the majority of the money still. Because last time when I got here, I had only like 800, and I stayed in the motel room for like just forever, for like 10 days, about the same. And so I wasn't quite sure how that was going to work out. So it's just I'm not sure because there's definitely no jobs. I mean, I know there's no jobs anywhere, so that makes it kind of hard for everybody. But I just thought, damn man, I got to catch a break. So since today's Saturday and it's almost everybody's going to be offered because everybody closes early on Saturday because Sunday is a holy day. Only places open are food and cell phone places. But thought I definitely would call some of these furniture stores, say, hey, you guys hiring by chance? Any salesmen? I just got into town, man, and I can sell like anything because I can't sell anything. And it's like the only places I got were Knoxville or logistics, where you fill up a parcel truck and then you got to find somebody else to fill up the rest of the truck, and then once it's all there, then the trucker guy goes and picks it all up and then he takes it to wherever it needs to go and drops it off. Uh, but I'm like, I can't really see that being that big of a job. I really can't. But it just doesn't, because you're always trying to find new ones and shit like that. So it's like, but then the one I did like, it's financial. I like financial because I'm sitting at a desk and I can do financial shit all day long in my head. So it's like, it's really easy to me. And I'm not saying like no low calculus and shit, but I could do numbers pretty good. So, and I'm pretty good at getting people loans and getting them out of the shit when they renege on it. Collections. I'm really good at collections. It's like it's a lot of people don't realize it's like, hey, just come in with $5, and then come in next week with $5, then the next week with $10, and the following week with $20, and the next week $30. And just slowly work you, and before you know, it's a habit. And I've had people come in. Actually, I got them such a habit; it was actually kind of cute. And I go, "What are you doing here? I can't give you no loan." The guy's like, "No, I'm here to make my payment." I said, "Dude, you paid it off last week." And he's like, "Oh shit, damn habit! You got me in a habit. Oh my god, that was great." And once you realize, I'm all, hey, that's like anything with life too. I can't take my own advice, but I'm like, that's the same thing with all life and everything else. I'm like, if you get in the habit of doing it, like going to the gym, get in the habit of doing it, it just becomes automatic after a while. You don't even think about it. And that's the fun thing about it. So let's turn this a little bit. And I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts? Put your comments down below. Did I make a mistake? I think I just need to give it some time. I think I'm more of because my in between my ear and I can't freaking hear out of it. I need to go on and the only thing that sucks is I can't. It's not a 3-prong, so I have to charge the battery, but then the battery is a 3-prong, so I can take the battery, charge up my laptop, which it does very nicely, but then I got to run the battery all night to charge it to get my laptop. It's here to work, so that was my only thing. As long as I have a way to charge my shit, that was the main concern. So it is what it is. I don't know. Put your thoughts down below. You think that cord? Did I show you guys the cord? I think I erased it on the other one. So I went and got a cord, and it's plugged in. There's my battery. my flash fish. Those things are great. I plugged it in. I ran it up. I just tied it around the light switch for now. But I had him come in and loop it once, and then I got a plug that goes into the light socket, turns it into a plug, and then the switch does work. So whoever had this last unit, he said, was empty for like 2 months. But I said they probably left the light on just to be, who they are, just to be dicks. Oh, well, screw them, leave the power on. You know, it's like he gave me a kick-ass light bulb, but I was like, I'll just set it over here. Like your lock, I don't need it. So, guy's really nice. I like him. He said I could stay here. So he goes until there's a problem with it. He goes, you can stay here. I don't care. Because he's like, there's 40 units left, and if I rent a parking spot here, he goes, then I just say, hey, no, it's just that camper in the guy's car. Because he said the cops came in once, and he said they come in, they have the code to get in. And I said, yeah, but if they don't see anything, they're just gonna drive off. So you can't really tell somebody to do something and not do it. So it's like, hey, it's private property. I have permission to be here. I am watching security over the place at night because he said there was some shit going on. Somebody kept calling him, which was probably the neighbors over here. One of the neighbors over here probably got the phone number. I was like, yeah, something's going on over there, man. There's somebody over there. It's like, dude, they are 24/7. So people can come in. That's what he goes, you can come and go all you want. He's like, it's 24/7. I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. So I don't know. Huh. I wasn't sure if that was rain or not. Sorry. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I made a mistake, but at the same time, I'll charge that battery right up. All right. We got power. That's as far back as I can bend my thumb. Isn't that crazy? I used to be able to bend it all the way back here. It's all just frozen in there. It's like I got this bead right here, and then I got one on this thumb now. Look. I can't bend them back any further. I don't know if it's the Alzheimer's or whatever. Not Alzheimer's, arthritis. See, see that one goes back a little further still because this one happened after the fact. Yeah, my thumb used to bend way here back here. I could take it way back here. No, I can't. Now once in a while it'll pop, but it's like I used to get ganglions, and that's what it feels like. It feels like a ganglion, which is basically as my ligament guy said, it's like a weed. He goes, it grows this bulb, and then from the bulb, all these little tentacles grow out in between all your joints and everything. And he goes, it's like a weed. He goes, and then you just got to slam it really hard, pop it. He goes, and then your body will eat it. And I said, well, where the hell did it come from? It's like, a virus or, what the hell is it? Some critter. He goes, no, your body just makes it. And he goes, don't know why. It just makes it, and you pop it, and then your body eats and gets rid of it. And I'm like, well, why the hell are you making it? He goes, we have no idea. At least he was honest about it. So I just thought it was crazy. But I think that's what it is. But, that could be also the issue, too, between my hip and everything. That could be the issue. So I'm going to fill out the insurance stuff for tomorrow. See if I can't get back on access out here. Hopefully, I can go see somebody. So that's my main thing is I want to go get looked at. So, if you can give me something, take away the pain, I'll be all up for it. So, especially like it wasn't so bad in the room, but it's like I could probably rent another 20, another 2 weeks worth of rooms for $1,000. But then I'd be out of money. So, then I got to eat too. So you're probably looking at 2 weeks. You're looking at about another 10 days. Yeah, about that. I've been here 10 days. Wednesday to Wednesday, 7. Thursday, Friday, and today. So 10. So at 9 days, it's $60. So it adds up. So like my first three, one was a Friday. So that cost me $214 for the first three. And after that, I was like 132, 132, 132, 132. It was like, and it's nice to have the shower. Don't get me wrong. That shower is really nice to have. So is the bed and the TV and the air conditioner. It's like, I don't know. I'm so in limbo right now because of this move. It's I don't know what to do. That's the thing. How do I move forward here? Do I just keep applying the jobs, applying? Because there's not much jobs up here. So it's either I try to find something up here that pays, well, shit, dick, as they say. Um, doesn't pay dick out here. Because that's kind of what they're telling me is it doesn't pay dick out here. So, so many thoughts. I just don't know what to make of it, you know? It's like, what do I do about this, you know? And it's like, some of these things are hard. It's just, I felt I did my due diligence before I came out here, but at the same time, I feel like now that I'm here, I didn't do enough. That's how I'm feeling about it. Um, I'll try to turn a little bit more for the light. Um, but yeah, it's just how it makes me feel right now, and it's like it's kind of crazy, I know, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't know. Put your comments down below. Like, subscribe. Hey, while you're down there, give me a thumbs up and hit that bell. You never know what I'm going to come out with next. Hey, I had some good shit happen today, though. I got me some power now in the room, which I didn't have before. And what was that? You guys hear that? That was loud, like a rock. But then it came in here. Oh, ow! I don't know what these little bastards are, but I think they're stink bugs or something. Let's say, what are you even in here for? What do you eat? Because you're not eating me. No, they're eating the fat man. I sprayed the shit out of this place. There shouldn't be anything alive in here. Not even me. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts on everything right now and how I feel. But you know, I had a couple of good things happen today, so I'm not going to take that for granted. So, I'd really take for granted is if I could win the lotto tonight. That would be something right there. Came out here, I'm sleeping in my car. Next thing I know, wake up in the morning, I'm a millionaire. No, do I call David? Find me a house on the lake. Big David, find me one. Especially if I got, what is it at? 21 million. Shit scared me. 21 million. Get 70% of that. Take cash. So that's at least 14. Just call it 14 after taxes. I'm still walking about 10. So it's not bad. Yeah. Find me a house for a cool half mil. What's the most you ever done? A couple million. I'm gonna go. We're gonna do this up half mil, and then maybe if he finds me a couple, I might splurge and buy two, maybe even three, depending on what they are. They have to be on the lake though. I want one that has overlooking the lake, David. That's my main thing. Overlooking the lake, and the rest I want to be on the lake, flat ground, with the dock, party dock, and all that shit. Because then I might buy all three. Which one are you gonna take? I'm gonna take them all. Taking them all, David. Taking them all. That'd be the only one on his first time on his show, in 3 years. He's a multimillionaire and he's taking all of them. Yeah, damn right. And they're all going to go under my business's name. Then we're going to verbo that shit. Especially, if I could sleep, it's got to sleep 15 to 20 people, then you can rent that shit. Because I guess these people from what is that? New York and shit, they come down here and 6-10 grand for a week. They don't fucking blink. Yeah, we'll take it. It's like, damn, they'll bring the whole fucking family down, and I'm sure they're not very clean, but at the same time, you can be charging them a couple grand for cleaning fees anyway. So it's like, right, at least $1,000 cleaning fees, and then any damage. But you do that, you get a couple of those every summer, man. It pays for that house right there. Was it $1,000, $10,000 a week times 5, 50 weeks. So get 500,000, 50, 500 weeks. That's a long time. Hang on. That math ain't mathing. I don't know. Whatever it takes to pay off the $500,000 back to me. But yeah, after that it'd be all gravy. So anything if I made $200,000 after the fact, I own the house outright. I got my $500,000 back, and I got $200,000 in the pocket. So that's a win for me, David. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I always have well wishes. I'm always dreaming. I'm a dreamer, baby. I'm a dream. All right, you guys have a good afternoon. We will talk to you later.